Look, everybody does it sooner or later, Felicia.
Not tonight. Don't you think that I need some time to think about this, to prepare something?
What? You think they give out Emmys for AA talks?
I'm not asking for this to be a performance, Judy. But I think it should be real. I think it should come from my heart.
Oh, so you gotta practice.
I have to tell them everything. I mean, everything that happened with Jenna in the hospital. I mean, to people that I don't even know.
Girl, when are you going to learn? Every one of those faces is your face. What you know, they know. Where you've been, they have been.
Victor, please.
Look, I doubt lobbying me is going to do you any good, Felicia.
Pride and fear are the enemies, Felicia. As cunning and powerful as alcohol. 8:30, Holy Cross basement. Be there.
You know, I think Felicia may have a point, though.
Have you cracked?
No. I mean, don't we have that big group meeting in a few weeks?
I think there's no time like the present, really.
I like the way you think. Everybody loves to hear a first talk. Oh, this way you get to share with more of your fellow drunks. Put it on your calendar, sugar. You're booked.
Well, I guess I better go start making some notes. What?
Our little bird has wings.
Oh, so cute. So cute.
Mrs. Gallant, I'd like to talk to you. A minute.
I gotta go.
What, you have a hot date?
Maybe, if she calls.
You're waiting for the woman to call? What gives?
Not my pride. See ya.
I'm not interested, Maggie.
Well, please, just hear me out. I want to apologize.
Why? So I can tell Dean what a sincere and wonderful person you are. And then maybe he'll forgive you for trying to trick him into sleeping with you.
Doesn't it fit? Oh, yeah, it fits.
Good.
By the way, you're going to need your arms to serve the food. What about the shorts? They were dirty. I'll get you another pair. No, really. Tomorrow. Okay, believe me. I hate these numbers, too. Makes some guys think they have automatic privileges. Oh, is that what happened to the last girl that quit, Ellen? No. She got a deal on a 65 microbus, painted peace symbols on the side, and decided to go find herself in L.A. Lucky for me. You've never waitressed before, have you?
Well, not officially. I sold hot dogs at Wrigley Field once. Passed down the correct change and 3 chili dogs down an entire row. Not quite the same, is it?
Here's what you do. Memorize the specials, smile, push the drinks, and smile.
Welcome to Sassy's.
Now say it like you mean it.
Welcome to Sassy's.
That'll do. There's your first customer. You're on. Be careful. Ponytails are unpredictable.
Now, what were you saying about,
Later, now get going. I'm losing tips here. Go.
I'm sorry I should have caught that. I just haven't been able to focus very well on my work lately.
You're fired. It's all right, I understand.
Look, Grant, do you have any idea what Jake and Spencer plan to do with these bogus charges against my father?
I stay out of my father's business.
Well, the media is on their way. Amanda, Lorna. Okay, no burping the babies. That could be very messy.
Well, you didn't tell me Grant was going to be here.
Hello, Marley.
Hello, Grant. I thought this was a meeting to discuss the possibility of a photo shoot.
Actually, there must have been a misunderstanding because this is the photo shoot.
With Grant.
I could reschedule, but the photographers are on their way. I'm sure you wouldn't want to disappoint them.
Well, I'm sure they'd be disappointed if they knew you lied to get in here.
She said it was an oversight, Marley.
After what Grant did to Vicky? I think she knew that I wouldn't give permission, so she set it up anyway.
Ladies, please. Marley, I assure you all I want to do is meet the children and give this clinic some well-deserved publicity.
To smooth over your well-tarnished image.
Marley, I've been made aware that your clinic is being considered for a federal appropriation.
Yes, that's right.
It would be my pleasure to help push it through Congress, if I could.
Shall we?
Okay. tell the nurses you're coming.
Well, that was subtle, Lorna. You managed to start the day on 4 left feet.
And I'm going to end it in fireworks, Amanda. Now just be quiet and watch.
No sooner said than done. What are you doing here?
Grant is doing a little, press conference.
Oh, with his ladies in waiting, pulling all the strings.
Ladies, can we make some attempt to get along?
Actually, Grant is going to be talking about his upcoming family bill.
Family bill! Well, then how lucky that I showed up. I can give the press an earful about my former family. Should knock your little publicity sham right off the front page.
Ladies, if I might have a word alone with Victoria.
No problem, Amanda and I will wait for the press at the back door.
Oh, is Grant's preferred route of exit?
Victoria, I realize how difficult it is to live and work in the same city.
Oh, no. See, I'm not working anymore, as you well know. How could you do it? How could you have me taken off the First Lady's Daycare Commission?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Voters only knew what a liar you are.
I hesitate to say this, but you're sounding somewhat
All
paranoid.
right, let me just tell you something. You can come up with all these ways to upset me, but it's just not going to work because I'm happy. I am deep down, inside, happy. So fine, kick me off the First Lady's Daycare Commission. You cannot take away my happiness.
You know, before you continue to attack me, consider this. Who wants to see a senator's ex-wife on a policy-making commission, particularly the Daycare Commission, considering the nature of our divorce?
I could really learn to hate you.
Washington insiders can be very stuffy about their morality. You should know that, Victoria. You play the game as well as I do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep the press waiting.
Hey, where are you going? Oh, just going to go kick a little senatorial behind in front of a lot of photographers. Vicky, Lorna tricked me into this. I never would have let Grant in here. Fine. Let's go show that Amazon some tricks of our own, sister. No. Grant can get federal funding for the clinic. Or see that we're passed over. He made that very clear. He's blackmailing you?
Vicky?
Let me at him. Look, he's not going to use me. And he certainly is not going to use you. Vicky, are you all right? Yeah, I just, Grant's just getting to me, that's all. Exhausted. Are you sure you're all right? No, I'm not going to let him do this to me. I'm fine.
This isn't about Dean. Dean doesn't want to ever see me again.
Oh, good for him. I guess he's learned his lesson finally. It's a pretty tough one, though, don't you think? I mean, learning that you can't trust your friends.
I know what I did was terrible.
Do you? I don't think you have the slightest idea. In fact, I don't think you care at all, except how it affects you personally.
No, I mean, I do understand, and I don't blame you at all for hating me. Your drinking problem was none of my business. I should have never used it so that Dean and I could be together.
Well, you're right about that.
Yeah, well, I just thought that, you know, when Jenna saw that you were not drinking after all, that she'd be happy. I keep trying to do the right things. Instead, I just make things worse. I just came by to say I'm sorry, that's all.
Here. Blow your nose.
Thanks. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I have to at least do this right. I really need you to understand.
I want you to stop right there, because this is a perfect example. Do you have any idea how many times you've just said I?
Yes. Isn't that what this is about, though? My crummy behavior?
No, Maggie. It's about your crummy behavior and how it affects another human being. In fact, several other human beings. It's sort of a ripple effect of your whoppers and your escapades and how they affect the world at large.
I never mean to hurt anybody.
But you did. You hurt me. And what made it worse than that is that you hurt my daughter.
It's really worse, huh?
Infinitely worse.
Well, you know, I don't really know anything about that.
No, I guess you wouldn't, considering your own mother.
Yeah, but I didn't mean that my mother doesn't love me.
No, of course your mother loves you. It's just that, Cecile, She is monumentally one of the most self-absorbed persons in God's green earth. And how could you possibly understand caring about anybody else? I'm sure the thought never even occurred to you.
Do you think maybe I'm missing a gene or something?
No. I think you might be missing an example. I mean, certainly the practice.
Yeah, well, my dad always says that he and Blaine got a hold of me too late to fix me.
Well, you know, you can fix yourself. Are you aware that right now we're still talking about you?
I'm sorry, I really am.
It's okay. I guess it takes one to know one. You know, alcoholics are also self-absorbed people. It doesn't take anything at all to pick up a drink.
Yeah, I heard how your husband died.
That's not the point, Maggie. Changes.